Apple announced recently it is updating its messaging service to support more streamlined communication with non-Apple devices.
But is it enough to break the stigma around the green message bubbles? Arman Rahman set out to find out.
My personal phone is a Samsung, and that makes me the butt of many jokes from friends and family because whenever I try to text iPhone users, the conversation becomes green, and any images or videos shared back and forth turn blurry and pixelated. But next year, that will change.
One of my friends has an Android, and we always give him a hard time for it, honestly.
My grandma.
Your grandma?
My grandma's an Android user, yeah.
Yeah, some iPhone users sure have a laugh. Others may cringe.
I'm not a big fan of my text messages being green.
You know, you could have a group chat where you have, 5 or 6 iPhone users, and if there's one Android user in there, the experience for both the Android user and the iPhone users kind of fell apart.
That's why Dave Schrader, a cybersecurity expert and Apple user himself, is excited that Apple next year will upgrade to support RCS, or Rich Communication Service. It's long been seen as a competitor to iMessage.
It's going to be higher res photos. It's going to be higher resolution videos. Album sharing, reactions.
But Schrader says RCS isn't just for fun. It's for safety.
The messages are end-to-end encrypted, so they can't be intercepted between the devices.
It's also a big reason why Schrader says Apple has been facing more pressure from the market and buyers to standardize their devices.
The social dynamic, I think is something that's going to be less important, and it's going to become more important to be about interoperability and having secure platforms.
It shows, and that gives me hope that people are leaving the smartphone culture wars on red.
A phone's a phone. I just needed to call and communicate.
Even when the RCS support does roll out, it won't replace any of the existing messaging platforms, so those green bubbles will still turn up green. In Madison, Arman Rahman, News 3 Now.